If you want up to 15 free stocks, Moomoo is going to give you up to 15 free stocks. When you deposit $100 in your Moomoo brokerage account, they're going to give you 5 free stocks. If you deposit $1,000 in your Moomoo account, they're going to give you 15 free stocks. There's a link down in the description box of this video. Go click on that Moomoo link. Open up your new Moomoo account today. Go get that free stock. Go get that free money. I started my wealth transfer journey with $150 every 2 weeks, investing that money into assets that changed my life and put me in a situation where I never had to worry about money again. And that's what I want for you guys. And that's what we're going to dive in today, so that you can put yourself in a position where you can protect yourself from the 1%. Because as we've talked over these last several days, the 1%, they don't have your best interest at heart. They want to work you to your last days. They want to take every dime you make. They do not want you to have any assets, because they know if you have assets, they have no dominance over you. They have no control over you. You have to understand this, guys. You have to make a decision. You have to make a decision. Either you're going to control your own financial destiny, or you're going to allow the 1% to control your financial destiny. But it starts today. You have to make a decision. Am I going to transfer wealth to me and my family, or am I going to allow the 1% to control all the wealth? They control 99% of the wealth in this country. We got to take back some of that wealth, guys. Us 99%ers have to take back some of that wealth. And I know some people get triggered when I say 99%ers. Like that's a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. I look at it as an opportunity. Again, I'm a guy that thinks about the glass being half full. I don't look at the glass being half empty. That's just not my personality, right? I've always been one of those guys who look at the positive instead of look at the negative. See, a 99%er means we haven't been given anything. We have taken a long road. But that doesn't mean the long road is the wrong road. I've taken the long road. It took me 25 years to build my wealth and get to a point where I controlled my financial destiny, where I controlled my financial power. It took me 25 years to build assets to do that. Now, it doesn't have to take you 25 years. I'm talking about you focusing, right? Focusing, being disciplined, being consistent, being patient for 10 years. So that we can transfer some wealth to you. Now, over the last several days, we've also talked about this $18 trillion in liquid assets that the 1% have. And we also talked about $7 trillion of that 18 trillion came from the 99% over the last 3 years. They basically took that money from us, right? Not by force, but by manipulation. I mean, they didn't rob us. They didn't hold a gun to our head. They manipulated us, right? And the reason they were able to manipulate us is because we didn't understand how our financial system works in this country. So if you don't understand how the financial system works, the 1% will manipulate you. See, the goal is for us to just be with nothing and be 100% dependent upon them. That's how they can manipulate us and control us. The only thing frees us from that is assets. See, if we got assets, they can't manipulate us. They can't control us. Because if we own assets and we understand how assets work, then guess what? We understand our financial system. And once we learn that financial system, guys, we can get in the game. Remember when we were kids and we wanted to go outside and play with people and other kids, and they were playing games. The only way we got in that game is we had to know the rules to the game, right? Same thing in the financial arena. We have to know the rules to this game, this financial game, in order to be able to play it and play it effectively and win, right? So this $100 is a start. $100 is a start. The $100 is a start. It's not where we're going to finish. It's where we want to start. Now, some of you might say, well, Richard, I don't have $100. That's okay. The goal is to get yourself to $100 by any means necessary within the law. Let me clarify that, within the law. Any means necessary, right? That's my new slogan. We're going to do it by any means necessary under the law, right? We're not going to do nothing stupid, but under the law, we want to go out and earn this money by any means necessary. So if you don't have $100 to start your wealth transfer, you got work to do. But I still want you to know the blueprint, right? I still want you to know the blueprint. But for those of you that got the $100 or more, right? Some of you might say, well, Richard, $100, what is $100 going to do? Like I told you guys, I started with $150. See, $100 is powerful, man, if you use it right. It's powerful. Because what you want to do is you want to build on top of it. You don't just want to stay at the 100. You want to build. You want to keep building and building and building. See, I started with the 150, and then I got to what? 250. Then I started investing 350, 500, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000. But I didn't start at 5,000. I started at $150. The reason I want you guys to start at $100, especially for you guys who are beginners, who are just starting at this. Now, for you folks that have already been rocking with me and you're well on your way and you're just here to pick up some nuggets, great. All you got to do is plug in your dollar amount. So if your dollar amount ain't 100, let's say you at the $1,000 range, just plug in the 1,000. Just plug in the 2,000. Just plug in the 3,000. Wherever you at on the spectrum of money you have to invest, plug it in. The wealth transfer blueprint is the same. The more money we put into the wealth transfer blueprint, guess what? The higher we build our assets. The higher we build our assets. And the end game is we want to build our assets as high as we need to build them to generate enough income to take care of our lifestyle. For those of you out there that's saying, you know something, Richard, I don't like my job. I don't want to do that anymore. I want to do something else. Remember this. We do what we have to do until we can afford to do what we want to do. It ain't about what you want or what you like. It's about what you need to do. Don't just think about you. Think about your future. Think about your family. Think about working for somebody for the rest of your life. So it ain't about right now. I told y'all, you do not get the reward in the beginning. It ain't about what you want to do. It's about what you have to do. It's about income. I don't care if I got to get out there and drive Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, power wash, driveways, patios, haul trash. I don't care what I got to do. I got to get this money. Because without this money, without this income, ain't no assets. Assets is what free you. I keep telling you guys this. Assets frees you. You take back your financial power when you have assets. The 1% knows that. That's why they don't want you to get no assets. If you want up to 15 free stocks, Moo is going to give you up to 15 free stocks. When you deposit $100 in your Moo brokerage account, they're going to give you 5 free stocks. If you deposit $1,000 in your Moo account, they're going to give you 15 free stocks. There's a link down in the description box of this video. Go click on that Moo link. Open up your new Moo account today. Go get that free stock. Go get that free money.